Hey, welcome everyone. Ashraf Noor, we are live. We've started the
Hello.
celebrations,
Yes,
so
we are live
I'm
now.
sharing
Okay.
the data with you as well. And we want to welcome
Okay.
everyone.
Just to let you know, because people are trying to register, somebody has to basically allow them to be joined.
That's fine.
Because
I am here. I'll allow them. I'll be sitting on the call.
okay, perfect, perfect.
Leave that
All
to
right,
me.
guys, thank you for coming back today. And as always, said to you guys, most welcome. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, all of you guys from different part of the world. Welcome back to the MyQFX weekly webinar. Okay, so uh, just to give you a quick um, about what MyQFX, those people who joined first time or people who are going to watch this web recording in my YouTube channel. This is our weekly webinar. MyQFX is basically is a practical forex training and real-time market analysis, and it is a comprehensive forex training and market analysis platform designed for both novice and experienced trader. So whether you are just starting your trading journey or seasoned professional, MyQFX offers the tools and insight you need to succeed. Okay, so before we start, I'm just gonna be read the disclaimer. I'm just gonna read down the last paragraph that I'm not affiliated with, nor do I represent any security brokers, dealer, or investment company. I'm not licensed or qualified to provide investment advice. Any trading decisions I share are for information purpose only and should not be taken as a financial or investment advice. It is important to verify all information independently, and any action you take based on that information are entirely your own responsibility. All right, so that's homework is done. Let's move to the format of this webinar. And this is over a weekly webinar, so we're going to be looking for the high impact upcoming news because that's very important for us. Based on this news, basically, we are going to plan our trading. And then we later on, when the news release, we align those high impact data based on the technical. The reason why, because we need an entry and exit. So based on that, we analyze the technical side of it. So we're going to be doing a live technical analysis, mainly high time frame. This is the weekly. So we're going to be doing high time frame, but in MyKFX platform, we do only daily basis based on the high time frame and intraday. And the recording is also available in MyQFX platform. And then I will also share with you today's MyQFX analysis performance, how we analyzed today, and what was the result. If you follow those analyses, ultimately you should have banked some good profit, which is I'm going to share that information. As always, as January is the beginning of the year, so I'm still offering after this month. I'm not going to offer, this offer is going to be finished. So what is this special package and offer? Because as you know, we have amazing QBN global brokerage. So I'm offering, if you open a $1,000 of an account, that's going to be a free one-to-one Zoom session with me. And then in this one-to-one Zoom session, I will teach you about the momentum strategies, which is the part of the MyQFX platform. And I will also teach you about the price action training. Based on that, we analyze the market every single day. And that's going to help you to basically trade that account effectively. And of course, if you have any questions, you can also take some support from the MyQFX platform. The best value is advanced. I'm offering 2 Zoom sessions. If you open a $2,000 of an account, I'm going to give you a little bit advanced training, momentum strategy, and of course, I'm going to give you a little bit more advanced into price action training, which basically that the price action we use every single day in my QFX platform. So I will also help you to trade that account for $2,000 of an account. So if you open a $3,000 account, so then you have a little bit extra help. You will have it. You will get all that advanced momentum and the price action strategy. Top of that, you will also get a FX business development training because we have a PAM account solution on MyQ and QBN Global. And if you manage this $3,000 account, which is we're going to help you how to do it based on that training. And if you succeed and if you're making a good performance, there's a possibility basically to attract your trading to other high investors to join you, and substantially you should be able to make good money. So this is a very comprehensive package which is I'm offering. This is just for the January, guys. So if you have any question, about one of these packages, feel free to contact me or contact my QFX team. Then we'll get back to you and we'll give you more information about this package. I hope that makes sense. All right, so let's look at we're going to look at first of all, we're going to look at the calendar. And for your reference, we are using Forex Factory. And we're going to look at the high time frame for whole week. High impact is for the whole week. So if you look at the Monday, we didn't have any high impact news. We have a bank holiday in Japan, but we have seen some amazing volatility, especially all the yen pairs, pound dollar and euro USD, including gold, which is I'm going to share that information in a minute. All right, so Tuesday we have BOE, belly speech again. During the speech, we don't initiate any trade because any good statements create bullishness. Any weak statements can create bearishness. So we normally wait for that news to be released. And after this news, we look at the market trend and we analyze through the technical point of view, and then we take opportunity accordingly. So I always try and explain to my trader, avoid taking any decision during the speech, because other news, we have some specific forecast information, as you can see here. Based on that, we can develop a bias, but during the speech, we are not economists, so we wait for that market to develop certain pattern or certain price action. All right, so on Tuesday, we also had core CPI data month by month, expected slightly better. As you can see here, we have 0.3%. Just a minute. We have let me sort it out. Okay, that's okay. I'll sort it out later. Okay. So we have a core CPI data expected 0.3 versus 0.2, slightly better. We have a CPI month by month, exactly the same. We have CPI year by year, 2.7 versus 2.7. So far, we see the neutral. As you can see here, that's the only one we had. That's this data, which is CPI, core CPI month by month, slightly better. And Wednesday, we have a core PPI month by month. We don't have any previous data, forecast 0.2. Then we core retail sales exactly as the same. We have another PPI month by month. We don't have any previous data, but forecast 0.3, and retail sales slightly bit increase. So this basically give us some positive gesture for the dollar. We'll see when this data is going to release. Again, as I said to you guys, whenever the data release, pay attention to two things. Number one is the data, which is the forecasted, and also the previous data. It's very important. So for example, I'll give you an example here. If the data came here is 0.2, which is below than this one, it might gonna show the red. But if you look at the previous data, was 0.0 is positive based on that. So sometimes novice trader, they look at the green and red and they jump into the trade. Never ever do that. Okay, always pay attention, study a little bit, take your time, study, and understand the news. We have Thursday, we have GDP data month by month is coming, slightly positive, as you can see here. We have unemployment claims increased 216 versus 208, which is not a good sign for the dollar. But again, this is the forecast. When the data is going to release, then we will look at the data and then we look at the technical side of it. So far we can see here, Monday is no news. Tuesday, we have a pound, we have a dollar afternoon. And Wednesday, we have mainly dollar. So we have Thursday, we have a pound and the dollar. Friday, we don't have any high impact news. So based on that, when the data is released at that time, just before 10-15 minutes or after 10-15 minutes, don't initiate the trade, let the news data release, analyze the data, and then look at the technical side of it, and then look for the opportunity accordingly. All right, so this is what we have it overall for the week. But let's look at the technical side of it. We're going to look at the high time frame, and then we're going to look at the shorter time frame. And I will also show you how we analyze the market today and how this analysis has been performed. Okay, so all the major against the dollar, we are using a 4-hour chart. all the exotic pairs, and the gold we are using a 1 hour. The reason behind it, because we have seen the volatility in exotic pairs, and the gold is more, and all the major against the dollar. Basically the movement is slightly medium as compared to the exotic pair. But if you don't know about the exotic pairs and other things, and plus top of that, if you don't understand about the candle patterns and all those things, and as you know that my QMind has organized an amazing trainer on Thursday, and it's give you inside out of the basic training and amazing training for the Forex. So make sure you attend those one, adopt your knowledge. Here is more about the practical in real time. So you can adopt the knowledge, information. Here you can practice at the same time, and you can get the help, support at the same time. All right, let's back to if you look at the last week, we have this information. This is the last week. You have seen that we have bearishness on the euro against the dollar, and at the market open, we have seen the market basically is reverse. And if you look at, let me see my pointer is. Just give me 1 second, guys. I need to. Yeah, got it. Now I see. Okay, so if you look at this is the movement of last week, and at the market open, we have seen the price reverse. As mentioned, I always mention to my trader, whenever you look at if the price develop any false breakout, that give us the high probability of reversal. So if you look at the last week, we have, as always mentioned, to matter every time when the price break recent low, we have this one, we have this pullback at the market open, price nicely respected. We have very strong bullish candle. So we were expecting that the price should continue below this level, but price refused. The price refused and give us the confirmation sign of continuation. And this was the target. So we basically had a nice, beautiful long trade on Euro USD at the Asian session. So if you look at what is exactly the next opportunity, we should be looking into it, even though we have a bearish engulfing candle. But if you look at the price broke on the previous side, so what I'm expecting here, if the price cannot respect this level, that's a sign of continuation to the upside. Let's say if the price refuses to stay above this level, then what you have to do is just wait for the price candle to close and give us the confirmation in order to take a short trade here. So this is what we are looking in a high time frame. But if you look at today, how we analyze the market, that was a pretty straightforward. But if you look at the last week, we had a nice, amazing short trade here. Let me show you a couple of trades here. Analysis, as you can see here, when the price was around this level. So we did this analysis. As mentioned here, look for short and short here. So we have one pullback. This was the last week we had it, amazing short trade. And if you look at, we have also had another beautiful short trade. Then we also had another one. Let me share with you guys this one. Pretty straightforward. If you look at the price action, this is the price action we had it. And if you look at here, and to be honest, all this analysis has been recorded in my QFX platform. Let me explain to you the price action here. The way we look at, for example, if I'm looking here, reversal here, so I need to look this price action here. The price action, you can see here the price broke on this previous low, and instead price continue, price refuse, and come back and retest, give us this confirmation. So we were looking this breakout. So you can see here the price nicely broken, and after that you can see here the price nicely broke on the previous side and give us the confirmation of sign of continuation. So we already had this beautiful, and at the market open we had another beautiful analysis we did, and that was a pretty straightforward. As you can see here, once the price broken here, as mentioned here, any pullback would consider high probability trade. We have this pullback, and the price continue to the upside. So now what we're looking here, and if you look at the price right now, price is reversing it. But if you look at the current price action, what we're expecting here right now, what sort of situation I'm expecting here. So if you look ahead, this is the point of interest. You can see the price nicely broken, right? And price nicely develop a double top here, also broke on this level. So while the price is here around this area, I'm not looking for any position because I don't want to guess it. So what is more important for me, if the price gonna break, give us the confirmation, then I'll be looking for short trade here. Well, if the price gonna break this area and give us the confirmation for long here. Pay attention to detail. This is we already have, London is closed now, so, and we don't have any high impact news, so probably market might gonna be slow. So for me, the point of interest is this one area because price mainly respected, and this area. So while the price is here, I'm not guessing it, right? So this is what we do it, and that's the only thing, as always mentioned to my trader, patient and discipline. You have to be patient, and let the price break the structure and look for the opportunity accordingly. Pound dollar, we also had amazing long trade here. Pretty straightforward. If you look at here, we always look at the high time frame, the price structure. If you look at the, we had it, if you are following my analysis on the YouTube and my KFX, I also mentioned when the price was here. So we've been short from here. And I also mentioned if the price can respect this level break and give us the confirmation, we had this beautiful short trade here. When the price nicely, you can see the price nicely respected many area, this area. And so what we're looking here, let the price break and give us the confirmation for short. Instead, price came back, and if you look at the candlestick pattern, we have a bullish engulfing candle. That means the bull is taking care of it, and price nicely broken, and we had a beautiful long trade here. So right now, this is the price action is we had it. So moving forward, what we're looking here, pretty straightforward, as always mentioned. Every time, pay attention to detail. Every time, whenever the price break recent high and low in 4 hour in high time frame, look for the price action. So what does it mean for? If you look at here, at the price nicely broken, did price respected? No. So price nicely broken, you can see here, and then come back and retest. Same here, we're going to be looking here, price broken this one, but price could not maintain below this level. So we have impulsive reaction. We have a bullish engulfing candle, price nicely broken the previous high. This is the area which price nicely respected, even though we have candle inside candle pattern. So we have this impulsive reaction. After this impulsive reaction, based on the price action, what we're expecting here, some sort of like a correction. Let me explain to you what I mean. So if you look at here, we were looking this impulsive reaction. After impulsive, price developed correction, and then we have impulsive reaction. After impulsive, price develops some sort of correction, and we have impulsive reaction. So instead of price continue, price refuse. When the price refuse, we need a confirmation, and that's what we're looking for long here. So now what we're looking here, every time when the price develop any impulsive reaction, after impulsive reaction, if the price develops some sort of correction, a slow move, that's another sign of continuation. But you have to align with the fundamentals. Sometimes price develop, give you an example here. So we have this impulsive, we have this correction. So we were looking impulsive reaction, right? But price refuse. But here in this time, you need to align with the fundamental. If there's any news, after the news, let's see the price action. After the news, we have this impulsive reaction. After this impulsive, price came back. So we mark this line. Let's see here if the price is going to break or not. Price respected. So we have this another sign of continuation. So same here, you can see here, we have this news. We have impulsive reaction. After impulsive, we were expecting some correction. So then we can look for another pullback. Instead, price impulsively reverse. And when the price impulsively reverse, so we mark this line. And let's see here if the price is going to break or continue or not. Price refuse, price refuse. So this is the way we look at every single day. And we explain all this price action every single day. So what is the moving forward? We are looking here. This is the point of interest, and this is the point of interest for me to look for another pullback. That's the sign of continuation. This is what we're looking here. So if the price gonna come back, this is the point of interest where I'm looking for, because this false breakout give me the sign of continuation to the upside. This is what we're looking here. But we can see here the price developed this channel. So we don't know, we'll see at this level, we're gonna see that if the price is gonna respect, that might be a counter opportunity. Otherwise, if the price gonna break and give us the confirmation, then I'm expecting even this high to break. But based on that analysis, let me share with you some of the analysis we did and how we plan. So first of all, if you look at the previous analysis, let's see on the Friday one. Okay, so if you look at here, this price action around this level. So, and if you look at here, what sort of price action is developed? And if you look at here, we already built this analysis. Yeah. And based on that, what happened here? Price refuse. Even here, you can see here. After that, price broken. Pay attention to detail. That's the high. Price came back and we did another analysis. We announced another one, and pulled back. We had a nice, beautiful trade here. So we look at the high time frame, major support and resistance, and major price action, and then we analyze in intraday. And this is our intraday system, by the way. So we look at, so beautiful long trade we had it. And we also had another beautiful this morning at the market open. It's not a rocket science, guys. It's a pretty straightforward. If you look at here with this analysis around 7:37, just before the London Open, my analyst is telling that any pullback, this is a sign for any pullback, sign of continuation to the upside. So what happened here, the price nicely broken, which is already broken. And you can see here after that, we have 1, 2, 3 beautiful long trade here and pullback long trade here. So this is the analysis we did. And when we see the market is going this direction, so in intraday, we were looking here anytime price come back and develop a dip, we look for long opportunity. So we had this beautiful long opportunity, means buy opportunity. And again, as mentioned here, we are keep looking at pullback long here. So we're only going to take a short trade here. What this analysis means like whenever the price continues, so we are looking at long here. So when we see the price reach this level, so there might be a possibility of price reverse. So in that case, how are we going to look at in the intraday here in charts? So we are going to look at, let me explain to you here, and there'll be the live charts here. Okay. So the way we look at the intraday, we have this high, this low has been broken. So what I'm expecting here, this is the point of interest. If the price is going to break and give us the confirmation, then I'll be looking at counter short trade opportunity. When the price is coming, so I always pay attention to this point of interest, which is the high has been broken. So if the price going to come back here, so I'll be looking here around this level, this target. But again, timing is very important. Right now we have a London close. So for me, if I'm going to be taking a position, if I'm going to be trading at the moment, this is not the right pair to trade because the London is closed now. So if I have to, then we have to look at this major point of interest. We have this structure has been developed. So this is the point of interest. You can see here 1, 2, 3 times. So let the price break, give us the confirmation for look for short. Otherwise, if the price going to break this wedge and look for long here. In a high time frame, we already build our buys that if the price we're going to see if we see any rejection here in intraday or either this area of interest looking for long here. So, but as a being in an intraday, we also look for counter opportunity. For counter, we're going to look at the intraday. If the price cannot break, give us the confirmation, then we're looking for short. So as you can see here, we had this only one beautiful long trade on Euro USD. Okay, let's look at the pound yen. That's my favorite one. And then we look at the gold. Okay, so if you look at the pound yen, we have, this is again, is a 1 hour chart. And if you look at here, we had a nice, as always mentioned to my trader, I'm going to keep repeating this thing because more time you listen to it and see it, you basically programming your subconscious mind. That's what the whole reason we're doing live analysis every single day, repeating those patterns and those price action every day, help traders to basically memorize those patterns and look for the opportunity accordingly. So whenever the price break any recent high and low and respect, we just go into this direction. You can see here price develop high and low, keep developing it. What happened here, the price nicely broken this one, and after that price developed. Even you can see here we have early sign here, price low high has been developed, and then afterwards you can see here price developing a low high. So when you identify the price is going in this direction, then look for entry and exit opportunity in intraday. This is the first thing we define in every single day in our MyQFX platform. So if you look ahead, last week we had a nice, beautiful, rally. Even at the market open, we had a nice, beautiful long trade here. So if you look at the analysis, we had quite a lot of analysis. If you look at this is the analysis we did, which is a pretty straightforward. And if you look at this analysis here, you can see here what happened here. So this is the area of interest. And you can see I did not mention line here. I mentioned line here. Reason why, if you look ahead this area of interest, price nicely respected. So while the price is here, we don't initiate any trade. If the price gonna break this one, that give us the false breakout we had it, and that's the sign of continuation to the upside. Or if the price gonna break, give us the confirmation, as you can see here, based on this analysis, price nicely broken, even develop another pullback. So that was the beautiful long trade we had it. And we also had another one, beautiful. Let me share with you guys. Okay, so pretty straightforward. If you look at here, our bias is long here, and then what happened here, the price nicely developed another pattern, as mentioned here, based on this analysis, as you can see here. So if you look at the price action, even if you are a novice trader, and as mentioned here, analyst that look for this breakout, means let the price come out from this zone and look for the opportunities. As you can see, a pretty straightforward market, nicely broken and continue hit to the side. When we hit to the profit target, bank some profit. So it's very easy, in terms of following this analysis, and at the same time you can practice. And that's why the whole purpose is, in real-time analysis and real-time practice. We already have another beautiful long trade here. If you look ahead, pretty straightforward. What this analysis is telling us, that look for opportunity, because as mentioned here, trading is all about keeping the simple. You can see here the price nicely broke on this high, so we were expecting here another pullback. So you can see here price nicely broke on this high, so we were looking at another pullback. So in intraday we did this analysis, as you can see, look for, and you can see a price nicely develop pullback, another pullback, continuation, easily like 30-40 pips you can squeeze in. So then we had the last trade we had it. Let me share with you guys here. Okay, so pretty straightforward, as mentioned here. So our first priority always be long. As you can see here, the price nicely developed beautiful, another two trades, easily 20-30 pips, hit to the profit target, as you can see here, price previously, and that's what we suggest our traders, time to bank some profit. So if I'm going to be taking a short trade here, let's assume that, okay, the price is going to respect this level, and then we're looking for counter short trade opportunity for short. In this scenario, what I'm going to be looking at intraday, this is the price action, what I'm expecting here. So first of all, I need to look at what sort of price action has been developed in intraday. So for example, if the price coming back here and develop a double top here and break this information and give me the confirmation, then I'll be looking for short here. That's the one scenario. Second scenario, if the price gonna come back here and break this one and develop false breakout and retest this confirmation, and then I'll be looking this wedge breakout. That's the sign of continuation to the downside. These sort of price action what I'm expecting here. Another price action, my favorite one, which is basically if I see the price is developing a sort of like a rising wedge, right, at this level, and if the price gonna break and give us the confirmation, break this wedge here, that's the sign of continuation to the downside. Unless if I don't see this kind of reversal pattern, I am not interested for short. So this is the way we should be looking into it. But if you look at the intraday, we have sort of like a pattern is developed. If you look at here, we have price develop and come back double top here. Let's see here, the price has broken this one, but we haven't seen any confirmation. So what I'm looking here, so this is the point of interest. You can see here the price come back and retest twice here. So while the price is here, avoid taking a trade here. If the price gonna break and give us the confirmation, then I'll be looking for counter short trade here. Or if the price gonna break and give us the confirmation, break this wedge, that's the sign of continuation to the downside. So meanwhile, I'm not looking any opportunity unless if the price gonna come out from this area. Again, the timing is very, very important. And if you really want to be, squeeze some good pips, I will highly recommend you should be initiate or look for the opportunity at the session opens. So whenever the session open, let me share with you the timing is very important. Let's see. So if you look at here, these are the sessions. So my favorite session, which is I always look for the opportunity around, I'm talking about the, this is by the way, the wait time. I'm using my laptop. So this is the time when, and this is the time where I can see lots of volatility, and the New York session opened, by the way. So at that time, I had a lot of, opportunity comes, and then take, market, there's a volume in the market, and then you can squeeze amazing good profit. And another one is the London Open, especially when there's a London Open and the New York session is closed. Then at that time, just before the lunchtime, basically, London lunchtime, around about just before the 11 p.m. London time, I can see some volatility here. So then we have lunch break here. After that, this is my favorite time, basically. That's time as a trader, just squeeze a few PPs and job done. And I'll show you one of the four traders. They are doing an amazing job just trading only this session, but they only trade this session. Sometimes they're trading this session, but mainly this is the session. So again, so organize yourself with the trading plan, what time you're going to be. That right now, the market is slow, as you have seen. There is no, news, and the market is a bit slow. So let's see tomorrow. Okay. So pound yen. So let's look at the time now. I'm happy to take a few questions right now. Okay, so somebody is okay. Let's take some questions, and then I'll show you a few more. Then we can talk about the gold. I know most of the traders, they are really looking for the gold. Okay, any question? Just 5 minutes. I can take
Chat
it.
box is open to everybody to type up as well, and I can unmute as well.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring the gold here. Gold, we had amazing trade, guys. And
Ashraf, I've unmuted. If anybody wants to unmute and ask, they can unmute or they can use a chat box. Everybody's
okay.
quiet.
Yes, okay. All right, that's good. Okay, so this is, guys, opportunity for you. As I said to you, there is no, don't be shy. There is no as such, you know, some trader might be thinking, and it doesn't matter, whatever question you have, it anything related to trading, MyKFX platform, any questions regarding to the QBN Global. I'm gonna show you some few more interesting, details very soon after this one. The Q community side of it, we are doing it, and hopefully we're gonna be launching over in MyQFX website very soon. We're gonna be in we are in the final stages. So as I said to you guys, we had amazing opportunity to give free for, for the time, for the limited period. So hopefully in few days, my KFX platform is not going to be free for anyone. That's, you have to basically either open an account, keep the QBN Global, or you have to pay a monthly subscription. That's what we have done it, because now most of the development R&D is done. So we have results, and we can show you a lot of information later on. So hopefully next week, I'll share that information with you guys. And I will also share you some useful code for the Q community. But let's finish this gold analysis now. Okay, so gold, if you look at here, our bias always be long for the gold, but as a beginner intraday, we also take a short trade here. So as always mentioned, and I'm keep telling you every time, the reason why then you should permit in your mind, because I know, because that's what I tell most of the time. Every time when the price break recent high and low, pay attention to detail. You can see this is 1 hour chart. Price nicely broke on the previous high. Just mark this line. Price come back, long trade here, and then price break this consolidation. Look for breakout. So price broken. We had this beautiful last week on Friday. There was amazing long trade here, and I said to my trader, there might be another shoot up, because as you know what's happening with the Venezuela and other things, and that's basically gold is safe haven. So you can see after that, and I literally mentioned on my KFX platform, guys, pay attention to detail. If you take a long trade here, put a stop loss and let the right hand, so you can see the market open shoot up. And once you have the shoot up, and that's why most of the retail traders, they are thinking the price is going to be, now it's going to come down. But as a professional, But they don't look out for the short, they look out for the pull. So if the price is going up, they're looking for long, but they're looking for price to retrace and then continue. A retail trader think, oh, it's going to be too long, now it's going to come back. And that's why they trap into the psychological, emotions. Never do that. So after that, we already had amazing analysis for long, and we pay attention to detail every single time. Pay attention to detail every time when the price develops impulsive, and if the price develops some correction, not an impulsive reaction, then look for another opportunity. So we have this impulsive reaction. After that, price develop correction. And if you look at here, we have this breakout. Price nicely broken, and then we have impulsive correction here. We have impulsive. Now we look at the high time frame. You can see here the price previously respected many times. So we're expecting traders take a opportunity here and close. And then we also had a counter short opportunity because gold is a highly volatile instrument. And to be honest, because in our platform is been gold is traded a lot as compared to the rest of the pair, right? But we had amazing analysis, no doubt. Gold, we have a lot of analysis, and that's why I suggest most of my analysts to be more focused on gold, because I've seen the most of the traders, they are basically, having a fun with the gold. Means like some making some losing. All right. Okay, so pretty straightforward. If you look at the price action, this is what we did. And what happened here, the price nicely broken and beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. And this point of interest, we have this price came back here, price recently came back. So we announced, look for this breakout. So you can see here, price nicely broken. And after that, pull back, pull back. So we have this pullback here. You can see here the price nicely. So we pay attention to detail, and based on that, we broadcasting those analysis. So what happened here? Pretty straightforward. We have seen the price at this level. So we're looking at possibility of long. So then we define our price action here. So you can see here the price nicely respected here, respected here. We have this area of interest, price refuse. So I say, guys, while he's here, don't initiate, let the price break. So when the price break, as always mentioned, we're looking here at this stage long here. So the price nicely broken, and after that, price to continue, and we have another pullback, hit to the profit target. This is what I suggest our traders it's time to bring some profit. So pretty straightforward, and we have a lot of analysis. Again, when the price came back here, so we mentioned here, price developed a low here, price also respected here, look for this breakout. What happened? Price nicely broken, and based on the momentum, this is our own proprietary indicator which give us the momentum. Momentum is bullish, so just keep enjoying it, pull it, long trade here. But sometimes we also had this counter short trade, but mainly we explain our traders to keep taking a long trade. So look at here, that's another beautiful analysis we had it. So what happened here? So we have this here, because we always look at the high and low. We have this area, price nicely broken, so price nicely impulsive here. So while the price is here, don't initiate it. This is the area of interest. So you can see here the price nicely broken, and after that pullback, and then look at the basics. Basic is price develop low high has been developing it. Momentum is bullish. So every time when the price develop pullback, take a long, and then you can enjoy a lot of trades. Then look at then as, because when you open a position in MyKFX at the side, you can also see the intraday. Let me share with you guys what I'm talking here, so you will understand what I'm talking here. So you log into the MyKFX platform, and I'll show you here. Okay. Okay, so when you open a platform in MyKFX, just give me 1 second. I open so many charts here. That's why it takes time. Okay. When you see the prices, when you open a charts, you can see on the left-hand side, this is basically intraday. This is the high time frame in 1 hour. So let's assume if I'm going to be taking a short trade here. So what I'm looking here, I need to look at the price action here in order for take me short trade here. If I'm taking a long trade here, I need to see some price action here. If I don't get the confirmation, I'm not interested. I don't want to guess it, in simple word, right? So what I'm expecting here, let's suppose if the price, this is the high is been, low has been broken. We have this area of interest. So what I'm looking here, I'm looking for this breakout or either this breakout. While the price is here, I don't want to guess it, you know. If the price gonna break and give me the confirmation, then I'll be looking a short trade here. If the price gonna break and looking for long here. Here, what I can see here in high time frame, you can see the price. There might be a might be a pullback. And pay attention, we have this early sign of reversal, but as always mentioned, trade what you see it. As long as the price stay, we don't know how long the price gonna stay long here. But if the price gonna break this structure, give us the confirmation, then I'll be looking for short here. But in intraday, this is what we're looking here. So pretty straightforward. There might be a possibility of long here, or so while it's here, I'm not interested. But again, more important thing is you can open positions here. Let's suppose if I want to say, okay, price gonna respect, you can see you can practice. I have a 200 pips to lose. So if let's suppose if I want to open a long position, I can open multiple, whatever position I'm opening, by default system is 35 pips stop loss. That's going to be reduced. And if you want to take a close trade here, you can also close your trade. And you can also click on this entry price. You can see here when you enter it. And that's basically you can, have a report, and then you can see, okay, which trades you open has produced good result, which trade has produced, wrong results, and then you can optimize your trading, and then you can basically organize it. Now, what you see it here, why I open a long trade here instead of short trade here? Again, try to understand, this is the basic price action. You can see here the price nicely broken here and price retest, and we have sort of like inverted head and shoulder pattern is developed. The price, but again, I'm not, this is just for the demonstration purpose for the, for the price action. But if I'm going to be trading, I will wait for that price to give me confirmation from this area. But if you keep the basic simple price action, this is the price action. Every time when the price break in recent high and give us the confirmation, you can see it. This is the way price action we're looking here. So what happened here? This is the price action, what I'm expecting here. So if the price is going to break this level here, and then give me the confirmation, we have this area, then I'll be looking for short trade here. So I hope that makes sense. So this is the way it should be. Keep practicing it. And after this practicing, you basically, you can optimize your trading. And then basically, once you produce good results, and then, you can open an account with the QBN Global, which is a pretty straightforward. And then you can attach that account and you can trade successfully. Okay. So I'm open for the questions. And another important thing, which is I'm going to share with you guys, we had Q community results very important, going very good. Next week, I'm going to share with you guys a voucher code that you can basically follow one of these traders 1 month free. So we are just testing it. Almost everything is done. And I have attached account, all of this for traders, and they are scalpers, and they're trading in the New York session mostly, and they make like 20, 30, 40 pips, job done. So if you look at it to 7 month free, and let me share with you the follow trades, and let me share with you the results. So this one, if you look at here, $10,000 of account, so almost 10%. This one is almost the same. Let me see here. Okay, so this one 11,508, $10,000 of an account that I attach. This one is a different lot size. This one was amazing. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just checking amounts in here. 11,50, $10,000 account. 11,0048, almost 10%. This is quite impressive, but this is highly risk too. So this was the $15,000 of an account. We attach it. So now it's $23,000. And I'll show you this information next week. So again, and we have reduced the pricing as well. Like for example, here we are charging $59, but instead of $59, it's going to be $49, but it's going to be 1 month free for you guys. So that voucher for using this one, I'll share that information next week and next webinar. And the MyQFX website is going to be changed very soon, and then I can also share you that information. So, but if you look at the overall performance, they are pretty standard, doing good. This guy has, hard time on 7th, but again, this is gold basically, so it can happen. So this is one we had it, and then let's look at the 715 has a good day today, made a 27 pips came out. Then we have look at the another 591 has an amazing job. That's 119, 19, and then we had another one. Let me share with you guys is 915 has produced amazing good result. Wow, this is being used for highly big lot size, and that's definitely has produced probably 5-10% of that account. So 203 again, you can see at the part of you have the losing and after that a winning. So first of all, data identify if the market is going in their direction, they take it. If not, then they go other direction. Once they identify the direction and the price action, then they keep adding into it. So you can see about amazing trade. All right, guys, this is the just information for you guys, and now I'm open for any questions. Any question, guys? Let's see here. You can see here. We have a few questions came up. All right, Sufyan, Kazmi, everything is clear. Good. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Okay. Okay, so no more questions. All right. All right, guys, that's it for now. And I'll see you next week at the same time. And if you have any suggestions in terms of, you guys to develop more, uh, skills in life, just do let me know. I'm more than happy to, whatever information I'm sharing with you guys, we already do every single day in my QFX platform. And most welcome, join this my QFX platform and see it all this price section in real time. And we have an amazing support team that definitely is going to help you as well, guys, in order to basically, make a good profit. All right, guys, that's it for now. No more question. All right. So I'll see you next week. Take care, guys.